Hey folks, Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalist. Please stick around for this video. It's not going to be too long, but I want to make sure people understand the message that you have from these evil corporations, from the left, the woke community as well. This idea that I am the way I am, and if you don't mind, if you don't like it, mind your own business kind of thing, which is... it is very harmful, and especially when it's coming from the elite, the top, where they make money out of this. I'm talking about the greatest. If you're talking about survival and preparedness, this is the thing that kills the most people by far, bar none. Forget about anything else, even the pandemic. Nothing even comes close to this in terms of mortality rate, in terms of loss of quality of life. This is the biggest threat you all face. We all face this, and our children face this as well. Let's watch it and then comment a bit more on what's going on here.
Don't touch those dials. We're listening to the hottest hits of 2020.
Okay.
Clean, mean, do my thing. I'ma shake it up, make a scene. You know I run the show. I've been doing this solo, dolo. Boom, pow, watch me now. I got something gonna show you how. Boom, pow, watch me now. This is how I do it. Watch me do this. I'ma teach you something, let me show you how. This is how I do it. I'ma do this. I got something for you, better watch me now. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. Watch me do this. I'ma teach you something, let me show you how. This is how I do.
So this is basically promoting a disease, right? This is like, imagine if this, instead of ice cream, was crack, and they showed you a crack addict, maybe a young 20-year-old, good-looking model, right? Let's go with that. But she's addicted to crack, and she's injecting heroin or smoking crack or whatever drug you prefer, and she's happy, dancing, she's cool, she's having fun, she's mind your own business, lady, I'm fabulous and strong, and all that bullshit they want you to believe. This is not true, right? So this is very evil, the idea of promoting this message of a disease. This is, don't make any mistake, this is a disease. This is the greatest disease we have in our society today. The idea that this is just, a big girl. No, she's not big, she's fat. She's not only fat, she's morbidly obese. So you have different levels, and guys, anyone watching this, which, this goes for everyone. We all have, our issues, and we all probably could use to lose some weight. Most people could. That is pretty much, a fact. There's rarely people that actually should, kind of gain a little bit of weight because they're a little bit too low. And rarely you'll find someone that's super fit, perfectly in his weight. It is simply not within our nature to be perfect all the time. And no one is talking about that. I'm certainly not talking about being perfect in any, in any shape, in any shape or form. The thing is this is a disease. And this is not just a girl that is just eating ice cream and being happy about it. This is a morbidly obese girl that is still killing herself with ice cream. So instead of smoking crack or injecting heroin, she's just eating herself to death. This is simply the way it is. And it's being presented as something that, I'm strong, fabulous, and good looking, and nothing is wrong with what I'm doing. And, just eat more ice cream, eat yourself to death. Who cares? Well, they definitely don't care. They're going to be selling more ice cream. The fatter you are, the more ignorant you are, the more you're going to be eating this. And, you're going to be getting sick, and they're going to be giving you medicines just to keep you alive in spite of your disease. This is a disease. This is the worst thing about this advertising. It's not just about this advertising. It's this entire line of narrative from the left and from the elite as well. These greedy bastards that just want to sell you more and more crap non-stop. And they want to install this idea that this, what you're watching here, this is fine. I'm just a big girl. You're not a big girl. No one is big in terms of morbidly obese, which is something we should, acknowledge as well. There's big people and there's fat people. If it's, if you're 50% fat, then you're not big. You're fat, right? And that's simply the way it is. Now, you can be slightly overweight, you can be a bit more overweight, you can be obese, and you can be morbidly obese. This woman is morbidly obese. She's gonna be suffering. She probably has several conditions already going on. The weight itself on your body, it is, I mean, try to carry around the amount of weight this woman has in her in her frame with all of that on top of it. It's like, 20, 30, 40, 50 pound backpack all the time. That's going to be destroying your body. They do this with somewhat of a younger woman because you're not going to be finding many older women that can do this even for a few seconds for an advertising. And she is already tired doing this stupid little jiggle dance as if, I'm super happy and fabulous. And that is the other lie. First lie is pretending that this is not a very serious disease, the disease that's killing the most people and ruining most people's lives throughout the planet, bar none, no question about that. And I thought it was also interesting the way in which I should lose weight. Well, yes, you definitely should, because you're killing yourself with food. So no doubt about that. And then the other lie, I should work out more. This is a very good trick that the elite and these companies have been using for a very long time, which is, if you're fat, you just have to work out more. You never work yourself out of obesity. That simply doesn't happen. You cannot. It's not about going to the gym more and working out more. That is separate. That is something else. What you're watching here is a disorder, a mental disorder by which she's compensating God knows what went wrong in her life, and she's compensating that with food. And she's slowly killing herself with food, right? That's what you're seeing here. It's not about working out more. But you know what? When they say this, what is that you do? You spend more money. You buy gym equipment. You buy a few weights. You try to buy some workout program. You keep on consuming stuff. You keep on buying stuff. And this works perfectly well for them. It's going to be failing because it never works. No one loses weight just by simply working out. You have to change your diet. And really, you have to eat less. Probably not ice cream. Not the healthiest thing for you, at least not all the time. I mean, I had a great weekend with my kids celebrating his birthday. We went up to Five Guys. I had a huge damn burger and enjoyed every bit of it. But you have to keep it real. You have to be honest with yourself. If you're looking like this, you probably should cut down on your ice cream. And it's something that you're being told, no, that's the way you are. No one is this way. You just become this way. No one was born this way. You're not genetically disposed to being that. That's another huge bullshit lie. You're not genetically disposed to be this person. You become this by falling for this narrative of, I'm fat and fabulous. You're not fabulous. You're just fat. And your second huge lie, you're not happy. You're not vital. And you're not enjoying life looking this way. No one likes looking this way. Not a single person in this planet feels good about themselves looking this way. Not one. You may lie about it. You may tell others that you do. You may even tell yourself that you do, but you're not. This is just like pretending you're happy with a number of other serious diseases that someone may have. That doesn't make you better. That doesn't make you happy. Certainly not the case. But they pretend that you can do this. So someone with a huge obesity, a huge food disorder, watching this, I'm gonna be fat and fabulous. You're not that. The vitality will not be there. This woman doing this for a few seconds, she's probably, tired as hell. And this idea of, this woman is looking at me and she's judging me. I don't care. It's not about the woman, it's about you. The old lady actually looks quite good. The old lady looks in pretty good shape. Let's go back a little bit there. You're not going to be that lady. You're not going to be living long enough to be as old as that lady over there because of how you're destroying your own body, right? But they try to tell you this. They pretend it's not a disease when it is. They pretend it's okay when it's not okay. They pretend that I'm just big and wonderful. No, and you're not beautiful like that. No one ever thinks that you're beautiful looking like this. Of course not. No matter how much makeup you put on yourself, how much you go to a hairdresser or paint your nails, you're not going to be changing the morbidly obese person that you are. The only way you're going to be changing that is doing what the companies don't want you to do, which is buying less crap. buying less crap, buying less ice cream, buying less food, buying less all of the shit they're telling you that you're okay with. That's the only way. And you're not going to be enjoying life that way. Certainly not. That is a huge lie as well. Anyway, folks, use your heads, use your minds. This is also about survival and preparedness because it's understanding what they want us to believe and why they benefit from this. This is just about keeping you fat, keeping you, not thinking right. When you have this problem, you're not thinking of other more serious things. You're just focusing on getting by and shoving stuff down your throat, and that's all you worry about. And you keep on buying more, and you buy more stuff so as to fill the void in your soul. And then when you're sick and you're dying, you buy more crap because you need to go to the hospital, doctor, drugs, all that which should have been avoided entirely by just saving the money and not buying all this shit they want you to buy. That is going to be all for now. If you're liking my content, keep in mind there's my books available following the links below. See you in our next video. Take care.